Hello, everybody. I want to check my audio because I have anxiety. I have a slight anxiety that it will sound really bad. It is a bit bad. Why? Is it better now? Oh, why is it still bad? Plugging and unplugging. Hold on. Right, okay, so that should be better. Right? Yeah, okay. That was better. That is better. That is so much better than what it was before. Because, apparently, I don't know why. I think one of the cables are kind of funny. Maybe it needs repairing or something along those lines. I don't know. I don't know. I haven't really checked anything thoroughly and stuff. So, yes. Today, we are going to start with a boss fight because I need the materials for some guy that I'm guessing is going to use this boss materials. I had a very vivid dream about it. So yeah,
let's try it this other way. I choose you.
yes. I'm also currently waiting for
With this
waiting
divine power,
for
I reforge all things.
my food because I've already ate dinner, but now
What's the matter?
but I
To the soul.
what is it? Why is my brain not working today? What is going on?
Nothing but a void.
What's up? Nothing. Right. Okay. So the reason why I had to eat, I've already ate dinner. Well,
Trust me.
what is in between lunch and dinner?
We can do anything.
Liner? I don't know. It's that, and the reason why I need to eat dinner again is because I am on my period right now,
This is being in sync.
and I require more food than usual, and my head is spinning every time I stand up, and I do not like that.
Never seen perfection before. Expand your thinking.
I do not like that very much.
I'm just a frail scholar.
So I am currently waiting for
To the
my
soul.
wonderful food, in which I will eat on stream, as I will 100% what is it called? I will
Look, the show
play
has
the
begun.
game.
With this
What am I
divine
even saying?
power,
I'm like
I
half
reforge all
concentrating on like
things.
what I'm saying and like half concentrating on playing. I don't. I'm sorry.
Eternal sleep is not
And also
the
like
end that
the other like 1/3 of my brain is focused on playing and beating this boss, and then the other half is and then like the other third is like talking, thinking about like what to talk about, and then the other half is and the other part, the last part of my brain is like focusing on trying to look at my order and see if it's going to
Insanity.
arrive or not,
To the soul.
and that is a whole lot of things to like
Never seen perfection
a
before.
whole lot of things to
You
like
chose the
pay
wrong
attention to.
This is being in sync.
Curiosity.
Let me just focus on like
Nothing but
beating
a
this
void.
thing. It's a really cool boss fight though, I have to say. And also the music is like super epic. I love the music so much. It is so hype.
Open sesame.
Insanity.
I'll stop and wait to use that ultimate
I'm on it.
when
Trust me.
the third phase comes up.
Curiosity. Endless riddles. Nothing but a void.
Hey, art hacks, hoping your food arrives sooner so Frey brain can brain. So Frey brain can braining again. Yeah, I hope that I agree. I hope that my
This
food
divine
comes
power,
sooner because
I
my
reforge
brain is
all
not braining
things.
as of the moment. I'm focusing on 3 different things, and that is not fun.
The unknown.
Lock my door? I did lock my door. So, what's up?
Impressive.
Eternal
Impressive. Hey, hi, Fabs. Hello, everybody. Welcome. I am farming for this. I am farming this boss because I had a very vivid dream that we might need it someday for a certain someone. Probably.
Insanity. I'll see you off.
This should go with to the Herna.
Never seen. Expand your thinking.
It's like about 15 more minutes, so I shouldn't worry too much about my food. But like I'm now feeling the hunger.
Curiosity. Endless riddles.
And I hate the part where like when I'm on my period, it's like everything just doesn't function properly,
Bunch of crumbs.
including my stomach.
To the soul.
Because I have just ate dinner like an hour, 2 hours ago, and like I'm hungry again now. It does not make sense.
Receive divinity.
Impressive.
It's fine though. It happens every single month. I'm used to it at this point, basically. But like still.
Look with this divine power.
Oh, because I see you loving
reforge
playing
all
games like
things.
HSR and Persona. I recommend you playing Player for Expedition 33. The game is absolute cinema. You know, just because we have time. Player of for Expedition. Player. Where is it? Claire. Expedition 33. Ooh, what is this? A turn-based role-playing video game developed by French studio Sandfall. Wait, isn't this the one where my
The
friend
universe might just implode.
showed? I think my friend recommended me this game once, and I was like, "Oh, cool game." No, yeah, no, like 2 weeks ago, my friend recommended me this game, told me about how banger the graphics are, and I was like, "Sure, I'll buy the game like in a few months when I have the ability to buy the game." And I completely forgot about it. You love that game? Oh, okay. Okay, I have more games to add to my list now, which is absolutely great. I'm saying that both sarcastically and not sarcastically.
Curiosity. Endless
I
riddles.
don't think it's a turn-based side of the game. I mean, I do enjoy the occasional turn-based game,
Expand your
but like, for me personally, it's a lot more of the story part of the game. Turn-based is fun though. It's relaxing, should I say. It does not force me to like be motoric, like have good motoric abilities.
I'm on it.
Which I mean I do because I've been playing games for like a long time. But it does not force me to do that constantly. Come on, die. Okay. Okay, I need 12 of them.
Estimated you. Bloom.
Impressive.
Look, with this divine power, I reforge all things.
Come on, Sushi. Come here so that I can hurry up and eat. I'm hungry.
Can do anything.
I am hungry. I could,
Expand your
yeah,
thinking.
that works.
This is being
I think I could do this.
Curiosity. Endless riddles. Nothing but a void.
You know, because I think one of the reasons why I really like turn-based games was that the first gacha game I played was actually a turn-based game. If you guys know, the game is
Receive
Summoner's
divinity.
War.
Thank you. Repay, and I'll give you
That
what
was
you
like
need.
that was like gacha before pity system exists, and it was hell on, like, it was pretty bad because it was like before PD exists, and like you don't know when, oh gosh, okay, and you don't know when your characters are gonna come home, because like right now, gacha right now, you can like predict, you know, even though it's still gambling, it's still annoying, you can like predict when your characters are gonna come home, but like back then, you're like literally you don't know when your characters are gonna come home, and that's like the worst part of it all.
Curiosity. Endless riddles. Nothing but a void.
First turn-based, but with parry and dodge system, but in my opinion the game is fun.
Open
Turn-based
sesame.
with parry and dodge system,
Glimpse the unknown.
that is something I have not seen before. I am curious now. I was curious before because I saw that the UI was like extremely fun, and it's like very Persona-like, but more fantasy-ish thingy. Is my, wait, is my? No, it's not here yet. Come on, hurry up and get my food home.
Never seen perfection before.
Hungry. Okay, but like when my friend showed it to me, I was already interested because the UI was really cool. It's very Persona-like. It's turn-based, which is like, I mean, I do enjoy turn-based, even though it's probably not the most exhilarating game genre. But I do like turn-based because it's very casual and it requires you to think more than anything. However,
Expand your thinking. Watch it grow.
I didn't have well, I mean,
Eternal sleep is not the end.
is that my food? Is it not my
The
food?
dead return!
Is that my food? Hold on, let me check outside. Not my food. It was not my food. I thought it was my food. It wasn't. Wait, was I? Yeah, so because the UI was very similar to Persona 5. To Persona in general. It was very like Persona but fantasy, you know, what my idea, what I saw was like that. Which made me like just really interested in general. But then I didn't have the means to buy the game yet because it was like the beginning of it was like at the end of the month and I haven't gotten my paycheck yet.
Expand your thinking.
I'm on it.
So I couldn't buy the game yet, you see?
Curiosity. Endless
But I was interested and I forgot, so yeah. But you can turn off the parry and dodge system if you just want to enjoy the game on classic turn-based. That was very interesting though. I think I am a hardcore sweaty gamer
glimpse the unknown.
who likes to run away in the face of danger. The moment I see danger, I'm like, run. Nope. I have motoric skills, but nope, I'm gonna run. I don't care. I am someone who enjoys the occasional sweaty gaming, so I don't think I mind. Gacha, I hate it, but I love it. I totally hate it, but I totally love it.
Look, with this divine power, I reforge all things.
Never seen
It was like,
perfection.
you know, I played Summoner's War when I was like high school, I think, before I even understood what gacha truly meant. Reminds me of Final Fantasy since they did something like that already. Yeah, let's go play the hardcore gamer. The hardcore gamer who totally just ran away in the face of danger.
We can
And yeah, you know.
to the soul.
Hardcore gamer who
Endless riddles.
avoids all boss fights in Elden Ring because she can. Who is scared at every, oh hi. Hi Chan. Wow.
Open sesame.
First, huh? Hello.
I'll see you off.
Welcome, welcome. How was your exam, by the way? I remembered you had an exam and I don't know how it goes,
Is not the end.
though.
The dead return.
What was I talking about again before this? It was something about gacha. Like, yeah, I played Summer's War when I was like in high school. And you can really tell that I have a talent for getting addicted in gacha since high school.
The show has begun.
Hardcore gamer who loves to jump to the void.
With this divine power, I reforge all things.
Yeah, that is true. Exams are doing great. That is good to hear. That is great to hear that exams are doing great. Well, the exams are probably great. You are probably not great, but you know.
Impressive.
Just over a week left. That's good. That is relieving for any student to hear. You know, I'm kind of sad that they didn't give the option for the cutscene when I'm playing this, because I like the cutscene.
Insanity.
Come on, break.
To the soul.
Nice.
Not a bad.
We take those. I'm good though. Nice.
There's an endless
Hi,
riddle.
Ruby Shard. Welcome.
The
Oh,
answer is
slow
nothing but
motion
a
time.
void.
That was an accident, by the way. I didn't mean to do that.
Trust me. We can do.
Mind was blown this patch. Yeah, I love the, what is it called? I love the cutscenes. It's kind of sad that we don't get to see it, as it's so loud though. I'm so sorry. No, no, no. L2. I am so sorry. It's such a good music, but like it's so loud. Yeah. The cutscenes were great, so like I'm kind of sad. I know it's because like it takes so long sometimes, and like skipping it is like, you know. Especially this one, the cutscenes in this patch are like so long, but I really do enjoy the cutscenes. They're so cool. Oh, it's okay. The order has been delivered. It's going to my house. I now, if I don't respond to chat, it's because I'm looking at my order. I'm looking at my food. Let's wait for Luocha's turn to like get that ult, because yep, it will
Dead return.
do this the passive thing.
This is being insane. Insanity. To the soul.
Die. Die. Nope. Okay. Die.
Receive divinity.
That was slightly overboard, but okay.
Curiosity,
Die.
endless riddle.
Oh, I also this morning when I was exploring TikTok. This morning, I was exploring TikTok. I know it's pretty rare. I do the occasional TikTok exploration. Yeah, I do that.
Breaks over.
Okay, that was stupid.
Let's try this other.
Retreat. Let's go back and let's heal up. There we go. Let's do this. Let's do this.
wait and see.
Now we're ready. Okay. I was scouring TikTok. It was pretty rare, but I did. And this morning, I saw someone doing like, I wouldn't say a behind the scenes. It was more like a video on like,
Let's try this other. I choose you.
on,
Expand your thinking.
I'm just a frail
on
scholar. Look.
an animation. Right, it was an animation. My brain is not braining, not completely braining as of the moment.
Insanity.
It was an animation, and you know those like kind of like motion graphic kind of like stuff you see on like streamers, VTubers, like starting soon screens and like Be Right Back, where it's like a drawing and like a piece of art, and like the characters like do like the motions and stuff. Yeah, those kinds of like animation, but with their phone. And it was with something like, and they were like doing the Herta's ultimate splash art. it was really good, and I was like genuinely so surprised, cause like it was like with your phone. It was like an phone application. They like
Open sesame.
it's this one,
Curiosity.
that one, that stuff with the mirrors and stuff. They cut up the drawings, and then like on their phone, and then like they animated it with like a phone application. It was kind of crazy. I watched it, I was like, this is insane.
What's the matter?
It truly is like the saying of like, when there is a will, there's gotta be the way, is like so true, because like I would never imagine anyone doing that on their phone. It was incredibly insane. Okay.
If you still have questions,
My food is,
please.
hold on. My food is here. Finally. Finally, yeah. So what was I talking about? Right, the Herda. So yeah, and like the craziest part was like they were doing it all on their phone. They were like using what app was they using? It was like after something. They could have like in your like, if you use your computer, you would have used either After Effects or like Live 2D, which is usually the application used to make those kinds of animation. But like it was so crazy because like they managed to do that. It was amazing. As someone who didn't have a computer to draw, yes, that is insanely amazing. Enjoy your food. Thank you, thank you. It is sushi again. Because we have this really cheap sushi around my place where it's mostly like cheap ingredients and cheap everything. So yeah, it's sushi again. Why are you not? Yes, you are going out. I specifically asked for a fucking chopstick. You didn't. Oh, you gave me. Okay. Whew, I was about to get angry. I specifically asked for chopsticks, and if they didn't give me chopsticks, I would have been so angry, dude. But like, there's chopsticks. Okay, I'll start eating this
Speak up.
after I finish the boss fight, because I would like to eat it in peace. And this is the last stage anyway. I also like to say that I love the boss fight song, because in like this phase, because it's like the normal like orchestra kind of like song, and then the second phase is like more electronica kind of sound, which is like because it's lightning and electric, you know. And I just really love that.
What's the matter? Look.
Okay.
The show has been. With this divine power, I reforge all things. Insanity. To the soul.
Just kill the thing, can you? Oh gosh. Come on.
Endless riddles.
How the song playing on the train is great. It is so awesome. It's just, I would have the song playing on the train. The problem is that I don't go into the train enough for it to be justified to still be on the train. Yeah, I will this song will definitely be on my playlist.
Insanity. Look, with this
That
divine
I probably should have
forge all things.
do the ult
Never
first
seen a
before
batch of
doing
sand
that, but that's okay.
Watch it crumble.
1 million, nice.
I'm on it. You chose the wrong end.
I could just auto this. I'm pretty sure my units are
We
pretty
can do anything.
Endless riddles.
And let me enjoy my food.
Open sesame.
And then if I haven't finished eating, then we can continue on with farming the other materials that I also have a vivid dream about.
You can do it.
Okay. I put the game on auto and it killed my character. It's amazing. Fuck this game. Fuck this stupid game. I cannot eat in peace. What the fuck do you mean? That is the wrong thing. Give me back my energy. Is how many do I have? Why do I have so little? Oh, sorry. I didn't think the boss was that hard. It's not supposed to be that hard. An accident has enough. Do I need an attack? I don't need an attack buff. I can
Let's wait.
kill it just fine if I'm playing on my own. What the heck is wrong with the computer? Whatever.
Repay. We can do anything.
Fine, fine, fine. I will not.
Curiosity.
I will not out of this, and I'll just eat when I get to the story quest.
Watch it crumble.
I underestimated you.
Receive divinity.
Thank you. And I'll give you what you need.
I don't have time. Expand your thinking.
I'm just a look.
I'm just
The
a frail
show
scholar.
With this divine power, I reforge all things. To the soul.
You know, maybe if I
Insanity.
used Honkai Star Barbara, I wouldn't die right there. But I don't have Honkai Star Barbara, and I do not plan on getting her in this patch. Because next patch is Finon, and I would like to get Finon. Thank you very much.
Never seen open sesame.
That is such a cool animation, though, honestly. Even though it's such an annoying boss, that is such a cool animation. I'm like not even angry
Curiosity.
that they're trying to kill me.
Nothing but a void.
You can use supports to help Faye,
Expand your
but I have good characters. But the Herda does 800k damage if she doesn't die. I don't need support.
With this divine power, I reforge all things.
I don't need supports, said sarcastically. And then I die, which would be hilarious. The problem isn't me. The problem isn't my characters, you see. The problem is the computer. The problem is the AI. Because if I play it, why am I not dying? But why is my AI dying?
I don't have time for this.
Also, I don't know if anyone
Curiosity.
pulls for Hyacinth in my server plays
Nothing
thing.
but a void.
My friends. Cause, like,
Expand your thinking.
why would they? I mean, if you like Hyacinth, sure, of course, you 100% should pull for her. But I don't know who does.
I reforge all things.
I'll check after this. I will check after this. That was a backhanded compliment. No, like that was such a. That's not even a backhanded compliment.
Receive divinity.
That was just like a statement of like disdain. Not disdain, probably. Like looking down on Hyacinth. Exactly, but we all know who we all are going for next patch. True. We all know who we're going for next patch, which is Saber.
To the soul.
Just kidding.
With this divine power,
We're definitely
I
going
reforge
for
all things.
the guy next patch. If I don't use ult, and I use ult later,
Expand your thinking.
I'll be able to kill this quickly. Because I would really hate it if this fight is prolonged. Nice.
Eternals.
The dead
There we go.
return!
That should make my character
Curiosity,
survive.
endless riddles. Nothing but a void. Open sesame.
Good, everyone is alive.
Insanity!
There we go.
Major.
Well
I
fought.
don't have time.
My support is dead. Nice. Oh, I love that.
Trust me. We can do
Anything!
breaks over. With this divine power, I reforge all things.
Never seen perfection. Open sesame.
Why is it like so fast also? Compared to like my characters, the boss is like moving turns super duper fast.
Curiosity,
And I don't
endless
like that.
riddles. Nothing but a void. I don't have time for games. Expand your thinking. Watch it crumble.
Tyrant. I'm on it. To the soul. Insanity.
Okay.
Helpless. Open sesame.
I don't have my ult though, which is not ideal.
The dead return.
Or maybe the boss isn't fast. I'm just so used to delaying bosses with this team because Anax's ult delays everything, and that I don't, you know, that I feel like this boss is fast because it's immune to Anax's delay, and I hate that.
Do anything!
The boss is gonna have a show for Hyacinth, who runs at like 200 plus speed, which is insane. Yeah. It is also how Sunday is a showcase for Firefly. Yes, I understand that.
To the soul. Insanity.
I guess that's also why this boss is immune
With this
to
divine
Anax's
power, I reforge
delay.
all things.
He doesn't get affected by the sublimation thingy.
Curious, endless riddles. Nothing but a void. Open sesame. Glimpse the unknown.
Die, please. Yeah, I swear. If I put this
Impressive.
fight right now at 5% on auto, somehow the AI will kill my characters, and I don't understand why or how that happens. It just does.
I'm just a
The max I kill it? Good. Okay, now I can do the story and enjoy the things again. And enjoy my food as I'm doing it. Like that. Do that. Battle the nope. This one. And then claim all that. And claim all that. And then I can go to this.
This dagger's got a nice look to it. Let's see it. Wow. It's crafted from Kremnoan steel.
Bon appetit, everyone. I'm eating.
These people are well equipped. By any standard, you all are quite capable. Had you not strayed, you could have been guarding Akama, securing a stable income. Such a pity. In your next life, remember to choose a safer path and stay away from dangerous jobs like this.
Okay, gosh, why do I need to walk? I'm eating.
Let me take a look at what's hidden under that mask. Huh. Your face looks innocent enough. Who would have guessed that such a pretty face would hide a heart full of darkness? Appearances can be deceiving. It's a fool's game to judge someone's character just by their looks. It's amazing what the seamstress can do with her divine authority. She sees right through people with that golden thread of hers, beyond whatever facade they put up. As for using divine powers, I'm no slouch myself. Who came up with this uniform? It's got more pockets than it needs.
To be
Nobody wears
edgy.
this style anymore, do they?
They wanted to
Back
be
in the
edgy. Oh
days
my
when I
gosh.
was doing honest work for the Gold Weaver, I saw my fair share of these. Oh. What do we have here?
Huh? Oh gosh, I gotta read. After the usurper's death, the Python mobilized many refugees to join the Python. The Python. They are called cleaners. At least they are trying to look cool. Yeah, true. The cleaners. God, that's such a lame name. The Python. You know, Python? Python? Is that how you pronounce it? Python? Is a snake, right? Is it Python a snake? It's a program. I know it's a program, but like, Python. Is it a snake? Snake, yeah. But the H is in the wrong place if it's snake. The Python mobilized many refugees to join the garrison and restructured the city's defenses. The updated schedule is as follows. The guard shifts at the Memorial Market have increased in frequency from action hour to curtain fall hour. All patrols along the path of parting will begin 1 quint earlier. Take careful note of these changes to avoid unnecessary complication. The note appears to have been smoothed flat, then curled again, suggesting it was once rolled inside a secret message cylinder. High Priest of the Flame Chasers, a middle-aged with gray hair, stooped posture, and burn scar on the right side of the neck, visits the chanting hall alone to pray during the entry hours first quint. An exposed iron nail will be placed on the stair railing. An accident might silence him permanently. Yeah, snake and a program. Okay. Dark, crusted bloodstains have obscured the text, and the names have been deliberately smeared away by bloody fingers. Python and the Maiden have been frequently visiting the Twilight Courtyard lately to meet with the healers. In their conversation, they've mentioned the Skyfolk and the Day Thunder Knights' past affairs. The day to reclaim Aquila's core flame appears to be imminent. 1,000-year-old grudge will be settled then. Make preparations for that moment that draws near. Written on the inner side of a clean bandage, emitting a dry herbal fragrance. You know Python? I'm curious who that is.
A paper note. Aw. Talk about old school. All right. Once the seamstress's power is diminished, the world wound web slowed drastically. From 5 threads to just 2. Looks like I was too quick to judge. Physical note passing still outpaces the reduced threads. Huh. No trace of kindness. Is she hiding too well? Huh. Or has she given up? Well, I've done everything I could. Now it's in the hands of the Deliverer and his crew.
Who's up?
What was that? The noise came from above. Could it be? Huh? It looks like they pulled it off. The Deliverer is impressive, no doubt. But some of the credit should go to the gray mystery from beyond the sky. I've crossed paths with them before. They're a little quirky, but their power... absolutely terrifying. With the core flame of Aquila taken, the flame chase journey is down to its final
In the
threat.
note, Is that us?
They're already here.
The priest of the
Barely gave
flame
me a moment to
chasers?
catch my breath.
With gray hair? That's us, right? Are they talking? Are the cleaners talking about us in that note?
All right.
Interesting.
Guess it's my turn to see what you've got.
Oh gosh, wait. I'm gonna take one bite. Oh, Bubbles, you're so cute. Okay. Let's move.
Oh, you made it.
Oh, it's the
I've
Flame
been
Reaver.
waiting for you. Black-clad sword master, the Flame Reaver, whatever your name is. Look at you, sniffing around like a starving hyena, chasing the scent of the core flames.
Luke,
What's
I
wrong?
am your
Cat
father.
got your tongue.
Sorry.
Or maybe you're just too dense to understand plain speech.
Sorry, this dude sounds like Darth Vader. Who is this guy?
You sad little thing. I've got you all figured out.
Who done?
Let me guess.
My brain
You've
is-
been
should be
eyeing
back.
these last two core flames all along, huh? No wings, no allies. Oh, what a pity. Even with Aquala's core flame sitting idly in the sky, you're helpless to reach it. All you can do is sit and wait for the Chrysos heirs to bring it down, then swoop in like a brute to snap. Struck a nerve, have I? I've seen you lingering on a cliff more than once, staring hopelessly at the sky. Pathetic.
Who is this guy?
But hey, I'm feeling generous today. I've got a surprise just for you. That's right, I have Kefali's core flame. But if you think you can snatch it from my claws, you'll have to catch me.
Oh.
Fun fact, Dolos cats aren't just quick on their feet. They've got the stamina to match.
Oh. That sounds wrong. Oh, where do I go? Oh, over here? Hurry up.
How did you get ahead of me?
Oh, Cipher.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Don't swing that thing! Easy there. You're after Kefali's core flame, aren't you? Fine, take it! The deliverer made me steal it. It's no use to me anyway.
Huh. Okay.
Look, since we've got the same taste in fashion,
Black and sleek.
all black and sleek. That's the spirit. You really are a brainless mutt, aren't you? Woof woof. Come on! Come on! You're not gonna let a little setback like a lost bone stop you, are you?
Oh my gosh, she's so playful. Gosh, are you trying to look
Look at
die?
that. They actually caught up with me. No one's ever managed that before. It's been a while since I've had a chase this good. Don't quit on me now. I'm just getting into the groove. over your words, but you've got some speed on you.
What is he even trying to say?
I'm going to speed up. Don't get left behind.
What is he trying to say? Creation must what?
Just in time to take a break. Don't tell me they might all... What? Still not here? Oh well, I guess I'll just...
Oh, Cipher.
Wait around a little longer for you.
Oh, finance. Oh my god.
Stacia, you're stunning.
Guess you gotta wait and find out.
Look who it is. The Flame Reaver. First time. Wait, no, not the first time meeting you. They say I'm destined to return Kepali's core flame and carry the weight of a new world on my shoulders. But hey, fairness is my thing. Fairness, and fairness.
All
You want the core
profanity.
flame? Come and get it. But only if you beat me fair and square.
The whole profanity. Okay, sir. Goodbye.
Boring. I was hoping you'd at least humor me for a little while.
Stupid mutt! Fooled by the same trick twice! Bye-bye, Flame Reaver. Not as fun as I'd hoped. I guess a brainless brute isn't much fun when it comes to mind
You know, it's so
games.
funny how the Flame Reaver was like so strong and so fast, and then he's like stuck in an elevator.
Seriously can't shake them off, huh? This is borderline impossible. They're not going to back off anytime soon. Guess I'll just have to lead it somewhere higher.
Okay. Who is he, though? What is he up to? Why? Is the question. Why is he keep on... What does he want to say? Creation must what? Is she gonna say something? Nope. Okay.
Cipher up.
I've made up my mind. Don't think about stuff.
Is it for the gem of all worlds?
Does it even matter? You'll never guess whether I'm lying or telling the truth.
You're still wearing those golden boots I gave you. I hope you're not running from someone the next time you wear them.
Oh gosh. She is running away from someone now.
Glaya, did you see that? No one can catch up to me. I'm no longer... Deliverer, you better thank me. Every leisurely second you enjoy was fought for by yours truly.
Gee, thanks, Cipher.
Cat and mouse time!
That's the wrong button. But she got faster. Okay.
You just don't know when to quit, do you?
Oh, he's there. I mean, he can teleport. It looks like he can teleport. That's unfair.
Can't escape
Who, me?
it. His fate.
What was her prophecy again? You will live your life with greed and die over petty change? Was it that?
Fate? I always thought only privileged city dwellers like to toss that word around. As if they couldn't get by without using it as an excuse.
Privileged city dwellers like to toss the world down. Okay. Uh-huh.
Cycles
Cycles.
be broken.
I always thought privilege to do outside of the door. Okay. Cycles can't be broken.
Cycles. Fate. Give me a break. Everyone has to walk their path. Those
Yeah,
who cling to
okay.
gods and
Okay,
prophecies
petty
end up as
change
hollow
can mean a
shells
lot
of
of
themselves.
things.
Back then, I was nothing but a scoundrel. A cheat, clawing and scrambling just to survive in this messed up world. This place would have been nothing more than a lifeless wasteland by now.
What?
It has to be me.
Core flame. It has to be me. Is this?
My bad. Why bother offering wisdom to a mad dog who wouldn't understand it anyway?
Cycles can't be broken. Core flame. It has to be me.
Do you know why I dragged you here, mutt? Word is, you've tangled with that golden-haired lion before. Looks like there's no getting away from you. And hey, that was a pretty... How about we spice things up with a bit of competition? As a fellow heir to the divine authority of Calamity, I've been a demigod for 1,000 years longer than the little lion. Now, let me see if you're worth your title, Flame Reaver.
Am I fighting with Cipher
Been
alone?
around for over
Oops, Cipher.
1,000
There are 4
years,
Ciphers.
And I've never met anyone who can match my speed. Until now. But speed isn't my only trick. Today, you're getting the full performance.
I'll take it off.
Oh my gosh. There are 4 Ciphers. Oh gosh.
Return to the great tree.
I'll take it off. Come to me.
Found me. Our cute.
Which one is which again?
Lies become reality. Gotcha.
I love that old animation, you know. It's so fun.
You guys.
Wrong target.
Looks like you need to work on your aim.
Don't fight so I can leave her. I'll take it off.
Someone's dream team right now.
You can't run.
Someone that is not me. But so true.
Resisted this view.
I can summon as many clones as I need.
Oh my gosh. What the actual heck is going on?
See you around, bud.
Oh!
Only a mindless fool would fall for the same trick 3 times in a row. Victory is mine, fiend.
Oh! Oh! Did she die?
To all citizens of Akama, today I bring you 2 pieces of news. One sorrowful, one joyous. First, let us offer our blessings to the departed. Our beloved Chaplain Foros has returned to the embrace of Sky Father Kefali. May he rest in peace. But citizens, do not grieve his passing. In his final moments, Chaplain Foros found, and that brings me to the joyous news I share with you today. Before the great world-bearing Titan fell silent, they spoke one final message to my revered mentor. They said, "The prophecy has arrived. The eternal night is looming. The dawn device will safeguard the holy city, poised for the children of humanity to create miracles forever."
Forever.
Until forever?
Skyfather's love transcends time itself, stretching across endless eons.
citizens, friends, as the newly appointed chaplain, I propose our mission is to transform the Sky Father's words into unshakable faith. For 100 dawn, the light of the dawn device
Never fades. Kephal's protection has no end.
Oh. Oh.
You... The prophecies was quite literal after all. Atticus, I stole your identity.
So, does
But
that...
I owe more than just an apology.
Oh.
There's also you.
Oh, she's still here.
Maggie. Back then, You see, you were my fragile lies. Would have been exposed sooner or later. Your weave shop.
Oh.
To be scolded by you and Treeby. I'm sorry. In the end, I overestimated myself. But at least there's one thing I did. Kephal's core flame is not here. Even if I'm nothing more, at least I did something. Aggie. Please.
But Aggie's dead. Okay. Whatever. Oh. Oh, hi. Are we in hell?
You are the unsung hero of Emporius, Cipher. You saved us all. And in exchange, you earned humanity 1,000 more years of life.
Oh, she's blushing. Oh, they're... Okay. Everyone's dying this patch. This is great. I love this patch. This patch is amazing. Oh gosh.
There were lies so brilliant that it could fool everyone. Wouldn't it simply become the truth?
Lies will always be lies, Cipher. But sometimes, they can be more noble than the truth.
Oh. So because Cipher died, then Amphorius becomes that? Or, like, you know, Akama, I'm sorry, not Amphorius. Hyacinth, what happened?
In my hand. Lord Finan, in Amphorius's mythology, isn't the Dawn device said to be
She is
a
at
gift
60,
from
closest to the
Aquila
dead, so it
Kefali?
kind of makes sense. Yeah. Gift from Aquila to
Why
Kefali.
bring this up now? Let's focus.
Lord Finan?
Yes, nearly every mythologist agrees
Everyone, the core flame in my hand trembles violently. It burns through immense energy just to leave me with one message. The Dawn device. is extinguished.
Cipher literally extended the due date by lying. Like it's so, if you put it in a story, it seems so epic that man, she lies so great that the freaking that the humanity managed to live for 1,000 years, and it's like, you know, Cipher managed to extend the due date for the flame chase for over 1,000 years, for like 700 years, because she lied to everyone, and the only one who knew the truth died. And like her, obviously, she's the other one who knew the truth, but the other guy died, and like simply the greatest lie in all of human history, letting human live for 700 years longer because she lied. That is insane. This isn't something to joke about.
It's not.
If the core flame's message is true, Akuma has darkness will consume the holy city in an instant.
Finon.
You sense it as well?
While Hyacinth was speaking, countless streams of memories. There are so many, so heavy. Birds, nymphs, people.
Could this be because of the Titan's fall?
There's no time to dwell on the cause. Without the light of the Dawn device, everyone, you must return and invoke Denny. You're still carrying Fagusta's spirit water, aren't you?
Oh. She's gonna give up the core flame, isn't it? That was just a precaution. It's not the time.
No. The time has come. Return the core flame of Aquila, and I'll remain in the sky and cast my protection over the people.
I hate this patch. I hate this patch.
I'm afraid.
I hate this patch so much. 3 people died already. Is everyone gonna die again? At the end of the Rainbow Bridge, the skyfall will mend. Dusk and dawn. Yeah, okay. Lady Trivios's prophecy, it seems it didn't fail after all.
It still feels unreal. Even after seeing it a second time. You'd move in perfect harmony with the river.
But we can't stay. Nox and I, we have people waiting for us at home calling us back.
The Astral Express, March 7th? The one you always mention.
Oh, shut up! Don't make me even sadder, Hyacinth. Stop! I'm sure the 2 of you would get along wonderfully.
I can almost see the 3 of you traveling together, laughing and sharing moments.
And you, Hyacinth, do you not feel sadness?
Of course I do. Sharp.
Why hide it? No one here would mock you for showing true vulnerability.
As a healer from the Twilight Courtyard, Don Hung, it's my duty to stay composed, and for the world I love is the one suffering now. How could I face...
Farewell, Hyacinth.
Goodbye, everyone. Please, become the heroes this world needs. And I'll guard them until the very end.
Okay. Okay. A few days ago.
Miss Hyacinth, yes. Lord Finan has already set the date for it. What about this new Twilight Courtyard? Believe in yourself, Clementine. You're an exceptional healer, more than capable of handling things on your... The patients trust you, and you've earned that trust. That's what matters, isn't it?
Miss Clementine's medical skills are amazing. We believe you'll make...
Thank you, Lady Treby. I just don't have the same confidence and
Severely
certainty as Miss
unlistened music,
Hyacinth.
okay?
Honestly, I'm not confident. I've just learned how to hide my unease well. It's a skill I can... It's hard to imagine and... Well, shall I give you an example? Since...
Wait, we're part of this?
Look at the Flame Chase journey.
Princess Erin
Since
trusted
Lady
aside from
Aglaya took
Professor
over
Anna,
the
persistently
leadership of
chosen
Akuma,
by her.
I was the outlier. The hero Celiosi entrusted her bloodline with the legacy of the sky. So I've always carried a lingering doubt about my ability to fulfill... Lady Treby...
The answer Cindy wants is simple. Just... imagine this. No, don't you think she would have considered other plans?
Yeah, true.
I may not have Lady Aglaya's keen... Thank you. I had a sudden thought, Lady Treby. Before I depart, can you teach me the words? I've always been at the Grove helping with lectures and never had the chance to come to I don't want to embarrass myself in front of everyone.
Okay.
When it's my...
It's easy. We can teach you right now. Let's go.
Okay. Oh gosh. Oh no.
Majesty of the 12 Titans.
Oh, Majesty of the 12
Pillars
of the world.
We seek your divinity.
We seek your divinity.
To mend the rifts of the world. Fill our bodies with blood of gold. Till we wither in willing service to the prophecy. Surrender the core flame. Christ.
Stop. I don't want to do this. What? Okay, whatever.
Cinny,
Lord Solibus, the mission of the Skyfolk has been completed.
We thank you, Miss Hyacinth.
Even though we were the source of that false legend.
Please, don't say that. Without your wings, we would have struggled. Akama is on the brink. And I must quickly embrace the honored ones. Please tell me.
I think you've already done everything. What do you think?
Oh.
The Skyfolk.
Lady Seliosi, I see. After all these long years,
I deeply regret. I beg. The darkness in the human heart, I failed to recognize.
Of those present that day, I don't know how many were innocent. That's why I cannot forgive you on their behalf. The spirits of my ancestors resonated with me. You exiled our At least there is one thing we can agree on. The courage it took to defy the gods was undeniable.
Okay.
Unwavering.
You were the spark.
Okay.
An age where
It's
heroes
such a
rise,
gigantic
and epic
farewell.
stories
Okay.
An age where a flame of hope.
Perhaps. Now.
Even in that darkest moment, Lady Seliosi, even with the Titan's power, you didn't punish the world by letting the sky fall. Trust me with the power of the sky. I am thankfully, the world no longer needs a demigod who can summon thunder and storms.
It's Longfish, hello.
What I
Hi,
must
welcome.
do, cast down a gentle rainbow. Professor Anaxa, in the end,
Why?
I
Okay.
followed the path of my ancestors. But
Okay.
even so, I still achieved my dream.
Hyacinthia. Thank you.
Death number 3. Nice. The sky is burning.
Akima's dawn has come to an end. Why is this happening?
Was it not predicted in the prophecy?
Treby would have made sure to warn us if there were any mention of it. Even if Hyacinth takes the divine authority of the sky. The black tide. Its power problem.
Well, then it's time for you, sir, to
She can
ascend.
protect as many lives as possible.
Is this the end for Akama?
Don't give up. We're the ones leading this journey.
The unexpected is always a part of the journey. We'll stay with Occamans until the end, no matter what. Over there, do you see it? The broken structures look like they've turned transparent.
I've never seen anything like this before. Could the black tide be the cause? There are too many things we don't understand and we don't have
Selamat
time
malam,
to
War
figure out.
Petang. Halo, ya, selamat malam juga.
We can't delay any longer.
Wonderful.
Let's head down. Hopefully Kepali's core flame is still... I'm confident that Miss Cipher will do everything in her power. transport platform's route is blocked by rubble. Partner, help buy us some time. Good job. Now we can get off the mountain.
Oh.
A black-tide creature. At Dawn Cloud.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Dear.
People in the city.
Oh no.
We must find out where they breached the city from.
Hold on. I have time for treasure, always. Oh, fuck. Well, that was an accident. I didn't mean for that to happen.
We can do it! Receive divinity.
Thank you.
Eternal
And they'll give you
Dead
what you
return!
need.
I don't have time for games. Open sesame.
Me neither. But apparently I'm stuck in this.
Never seen perfection. Expand.
Fine.
Look, with this divine power, I reforge all things.
Die?
To the soul.
Okay, good.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Did we take the chest? We did. Nice. Don't worry, Faye. When you get Pinon, mobs will be a thing of the past. Does Pinon have the Acheron like technique thing?
Anyone who
where he can kill stuff without like
taste of Dawnmaker's
or
edge.
is it just like or have time for this too?
Is that all?
Or am I just like hoping too much? Or is this technique just a normal technique? In groups, yes, he can do multiple attacks. What the fuck? Okay. Why is he suddenly? I mean, like we all expected that he's OP, but like also, why the fuck is he so OP?
We must retrieve it and bring it back.
This
to the
is the
vortex
true
of
power
Genesis.
creep. It's not damage numbers. It's you can defeat mobs without going into battle. You mean?
Right. Worst case scenario. We need to be prepared to return Kefali's core flame. If the end is indeed upon us, we no longer have time to investigate the truth behind the miracle. Apologies, Aglaia. I promised you that I would, but I'm afraid there's no room.
Okay then.
Take a look.
Let's wait and see.
Let's go back to
Her
immersion.
will to heal the world is so strong. We'll definitely sense it if she succeeded.
Anyone here? Nope. Apparently that guy's dead. I don't need to worry about him. Are we talking power creeps? Not necessarily. It's just a joke of like power creep. I mean, like power creep will always exist in any game. But like the joke of the power creep is that it's not really the damage numbers, it's everything else.
Sky Father Kefali, please, they are so utterly naive that they think of the golden-blooded heretics as deliverers.
This lady, can we kill her immediately? I kind of hope he is phase 2 so I can save as much as possible for him. True, me same.
And the raging flames and demons that...
Highness.
Lord Deliverer, why don't you join me in praying to the benevolent cast your eyes on this ravaged land? All of this, sins committed by you, blasphemous heretics.
You know, nobody makes me want to throw my controller at their face more than this lady does. I do not have, like, I rarely feel such annoyance and hatred towards a character to the point where I want to throw something at their face, except for this woman. Like, this woman is so amazingly annoying and fucking stupid that I just want to throw something at her. It's so insane. Like, congratulations, you have unlocked another achievement, woman. It's... And I hate the fact that her reason for hating the Crisis Heir so much is because she is the 27th kindness that is alchemically, what is it called? Created to hate the people that have the golden blood, or something along those lines, because Era Chrysia exists, haha. Aren't Anaxa have the power creep also? Yeah, I mean, it's mostly a joke, but Naxa power creep Silver Wolf, that's what they keep on saying. I mean, technically at E0 S1, Anaxa does on the like the weakness break part, the weakness thing stuff, it does, but Anaxa is an erudition character and he can't do the debuffs at E0. However, if you have E2 Anaxa, you basically have Silver Wolf. Which I do. Well, maybe the numbers aren't exactly the same, you know, maybe Silver Wolf debuffs more than Anaxa does, but like, you know, basically if you have E2, you have both the rest shred and you have the defense shred also, so you basically have Silver Wolf plus. No, we're not going back to Aglaia death scene? No. Yes, but also no. But yeah. I want to throw her stuff at her face. She looks like she's got a screw loose. We should not waste our time on a pitiful mad woman. Dan Hung roasting this woman.
Dan Hung is right. My son, to a cornered dog like you, the most deserving punishment is to personally only then will you truly know.
Kevali's core flame is long lost to the wind.
Long lost to the wind.
She's gone completely mad. For the longest time, Kefali's core flame has been worshipped here. No.
How are we gonna find the core member now?
Professor Anaxa taught me more than just what was in the textbooks.
Yeah, Silver Wolf has fresh shred at him, but very similar. Yeah, true. So like E0, S1, Anaxa, maybe not exactly the same as Silver Wolf, but if you have E2 Anaxa, like I do, you basically have Silver Wolf. But dude, that applies all weaknesses to enemies and a delay. I mean, I'm not saying that an axe is better, but that's definitely exactly what I'm saying. I'm totally not biased, by the way. That is sarcastic if you guys don't understand. I am totally not biased because I like Naxa more than Silverwolf, but, you know. Oh, another cutscene. Oh, I was hoping for another cutscene. Can I kill her? Die. Die. Die, lady. Just die. I hate you so much. Die. Okay, let's move on.
During his time at Dawn Cloud, Professor Anaxa conducted surveys. I still remember the words he used. All-knowing Father who bears the world, please share cast down the Titan's fire that hangs at the pinnacle of the world. For your devout create.
Oop. Ching, ching, ching.
It worked. One step left to undo.
I need to. Oh, is used to contain important when activated. Keyholes will appear. Blah blah blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah blah blah. Okay. Understand. I don't actually, but sure. Oh. Okay, understand now. Is the lady still here and praying? Okay, somehow I did it.
Flame and let's hurry down the mountain.
Nice reading. I learn things by doing.
Can you use the spirit water art again?
I've used up all the spirit water I bought, and just now, after we left the Eye of Twilight, I felt the waters of Emporia severing their connection with me.
Is this also a result of the Black Tide?
Cipher!
You all thought if the core flame was never you all think.
Madness! I will strike her down for you.
Partner, calm down.
I'll do my job. Just need to make sure you don't die before you pay me.
There's no need to worry about the core flame's whereabouts.
No need to worry.
Before setting off to defeat Aquila, if the core flame isn't here, that means she must have done something to it. We just have to focus on getting to the vortex of Genesis.
Cipher will meet us there for sure. But she died! You trust her that much? But if she wasn't successful...
Friends, we have no choice other. If the nearest ritual basin is 10,000 paces away, then what we have to do is to run in that direction and hope she meets. If she doesn't show up, we will keep going. And trust that we will see her at 3, 4, 5,000. I will keep hoping with the same until she shows up in front of us. With her...
I understand. Are we gonna tell him? Dramatic irony right here. Literary device, dramatic irony. When the audience knows something the characters doesn't, and it's so sad. Which is why it's called irony and dramatic. As to this day, I don't recall any Crisis heirs failing their mission for the Flame Chase journey.
But before that, we must survive.
Can we
and
finally
break
kill this
through
woman?
This siege.
Of course, partner. Been there, done that. Of course, partner. Partner.
Repay. Trust me.
Get that.
We can do anything.
Curiosity. Endless riddles. Nothing but a void. Open sesame. Glimpse the unknown.
Me.
Expand your thinking.
Look, with this divine power, I reforge all things.
Where is the core flame, though? Honestly.
To the soul. Insanity.
I am curious. I would like to know where the core flame is. Wait. Cast this first.
With this
and then
divine power, I reforge all things.
Cast this.
Curiosity. Endless riddles. Nothing but a void.
And then Herta can take an action before the other enemies and kill everyone. Nice.
It's done.
Sign on. She was a formidable foe to the end. What do you mean formidable? I just want to... If I throw my freaking controller to her face, she will cry in pain. She's not a formidable foe. I will not shed a single tear for her.
She may not have sought sympathy as a cleaner. She was willing to absorb a millennium of identities and memories for an objective that hasn't changed.
Yay, we did it! Finally dead.
Let's go.
That's not a form of... I mean, okay, form of extreme twisted resilience. True. I still hate her.
Everyone, can we run faster?
Oh well, if only I had... If only this game lets me. Oop. What's up?
Everyone, look behind us.
The Flame Reaver.
In the end,
You gonna test the results of your training?
No. I've been waiting for a chance to face them head on, but not now. If we take the fight here... Come on. We have to get up. Keep running. And never...
Okay, sir. Goodbye. Didn't see me there. Bubbles running like that is so cute.
Keep running. Don't stop.
I suppose I can just ignore this.
It's him! Lord Finan!
Nice.
What?
Lord Finan now has green hair. How did they...
Clones, illusions. Not
the sky has returned to it.
help you?
This world must be reset.
What are they talking?
The end you seek is also the miracle of... If so, you should be standing alongside the Chrysos heirs.
Tusk has dismissed.
He's like an NPC, you know, just talking, like looping his like dialogue. Just give up on talking sense to them.
Lack of reason. We shoulder the fates and futures. We...
Oh! Oh! Hi!
Leave this to casters and me.
Oh!
Go!
Oh, okay, short but epic scene. I appreciate that.
It's too early to relax. The Flame Reaver is a master in the art. I never thought I would leave him alone on the battlefield twice. But now isn't the time to be thinking about this.
Maybe didn't follow us. Does she intend to stay above to help Mighty? Our glorious king has arrived. Can we still run? Someone is calling for help over there.
The black-tide creatures are threatening the people.
Is that Hyacin?
We can't just stand by and watch.
We're gonna do another fight. Okay.
That rainbow barrier.
I have never wanted Finan to come home quicker. Because I would really love it if I don't have to fight all these enemies right now.
I don't have time. Expand your thinking.
To the soul.
Ow.
Receive divinity.
Never seen perfection before. Open sesame.
Eternal sleep is not the dead return.
Curiosity. Endless riddles. Nothing but a void. Expand your thinking. Glimpse the unknown.
Gosh, okay. We have time to talk to them? I guess we do. We have no time to fight the Flame Reaver, but we have time to talk to the people.
Lord Finan.
It is someone else who deserves your thanks. This energy feels familiar. Like...
Looks like she did it.
Citizens, please do not step out of this barrier.
Miss Hyacin, we understand.
Akron is getting benched as soon as he comes
make
out.
Empty promises.
Not me making another account for Flame.
I might not be, but even if there's no perfect solution,
Oh gosh. Oh, I thought we were gonna talk to the stuff, the people again. Right, we cannot jump.
The people in the market must also be Cartoonus! Quick, let's go check on him.
Cartoonus! Is he dead?
Burning the holy city is...
You shouldn't be on the front line at your age, Grand Craftsman.
You shouldn't be on the front line at your age. What do you mean? Look at this guy. He's ripped as fuck. Compared to like the tiny humans, like he should be on the front line.
No one knows. Descended from
Okay.
the sky, the rainbow barrier.
I fear this is Emphorius' end.
Go.
Why do I feel like not scared?
One more thing waiting at the fort. Carefully
training.
Well, better hurry up then. Oh. Fucking hell, another fight. Okay.
The situation died. I should have, but why not?
You've been forging nothing but glory your entire life.
You never see the side of script.
Farewell. Let us depart.
Okay. Well, I thought we were gonna fight.
But you've to put to the final moment.
Cartonis said that Trinan had news of the core flame. As expected, Miss Cipher did not fail her mission.
Done? Done talking? Okay. The crisis air's baths. Not a soul in here. Those translucent structures are here too.
These buildings...
What is that supposed to mean?
I can feel it. Their memories are dissipating.
Will this spread to other
I'm
places?
not sure. In any case, none of this field, the textures of memories are preserved within all things in Emphorius. Even as...
There are no citizens trapped here, nor any signs of black. Let's head downstairs.
What the heck is going on?
The bath chamber is...
Where do we go? Can we go down? Here? No, we cannot. We do not have the space anchor. Rip Cartonis. Rip. Rip the guy. I'm getting a vague sense of foreboding here. Foreboding, whatever. One more time. I still have time to play with the water, right? Such cool animation. The water physics are awesome. Okay, now it's time for us to go back to our duties as a Chrysos heir. Oh, it's the dude again.
They caught up to us. Don't tell me that Mighty...
Oh, did Mighty? You guys go ahead, I'll shore up the rear. No. Finon, take Nox to the Vortex of Genesis. I will stay here and hold them off.
Dunhun. You...
Don't hesitate. You still shoulder the mission of the Aeronova. We don't know if the Flame Reaver has any clones up ahead. Stay close to Finon and keep him safe. Emphorians often speak of destiny. Destiny of the Trailblazers to bind the life and death of every world to our own existence. Such a hasty farewell, I won't allow it. Everyone is dying and face splashing in the water. Listen, the water physics are cool, okay? There's always time to splash in the water. This isn't farewell. Don't worry. I'll do everything in my power to survive. To be fair, he has survived countless years in chase of Blade, though, so I'm not scared.
Everything will be reset.
Go.
You better keep your word, Danhun.
Oh, he finally speaks. Nice.
You cannot die here.
Wherever there's flowing water, I can harness its power to purge filth.
This power, unfamiliar.
It's from some other planet that you have never seen, Flame Reaver. Even if I were just a passing traveler, I would not hesitate to lay down my life and protect the unfamiliar world beneath my feet. This is the destined course that a Trailblazer cannot escape. I am a nameless, and what I'm going to do is to defend all the hopes that are on the verge of fading away. True, he's a demigod, but not in Emphorius. True! He's literally a high elder. right? High Elder Danhung, the High Elder of the dragon people thingy.
Lord,
at least in his past life, he used to be.
Finally,
Even in such desperate times,
Finon.
The Flame Reaver is wreaking havoc in the city. And they still have many clones until I complete the core flame ritual.
Understood, Lord Finon.
Nemosity. Several citizens are trapped in the Garden of Life and are temporarily seeking refuge under the...
Leave this to us, Lord Finon.
All right. As for the two Trailblazers...
Are you hiding something from me?
My apologies, partner. I prepared for the worst before the fight against Aquila. Even if there came a day as long as we defeated Aquila, lifting the sky's curse.
The progress bar is already at 95% and you're leaving me on a cliffhanger?
I know, this is hard to accept. But even if it means being resented for the rest of Friend, you and Danhung told me many stories about the adventures.
Okay.
Of the nameless.
Belobog and Penacony.
Two of them,
oh
the
no.
first story taught me.
Oh, two of them. Oh, so Xianzhou didn't leave a huge impression on you, I see. Is it because Xianzhou is a bad story, or because Danhung is from Xianzhou and he glazed over a lot of facts? Because I'm pretty sure Xianzhou left a deep impression on me, especially that general of theirs.
Me that the fate of a world should be in the hands of its people.
And even if the Nameless are willing to risk everything, in the end, you have to embark on a new journey to go to the next world. Okay.
Because that's your mission. In the second story,
The prisoner world, I know very well the truth. You're willing to make the choice.
After hearing those, I won't let your journey end here.
Well, you see, we are the protagonist, Finon. I won't die just because of that. But okay, sure. Thanks for your sentiment, sir.
Many people waiting for you to come home.
Okay.
Prophecy has always remained shrouded.
But if the television no one knows the air to another, they know the miracle extends through the distant sky before stepping into the great unknown. And even if we ignore the prophecy, we can't go back now.
Please, don't worry. Lord Finon...
Lady Trinan's Century Gate is open on the main street outside...
I'm sorry for making such an unreasonable request.
Don't try to stop me. Here doesn't have to bear. You've changed into someone different. I have the right to witness the ending of this trailblaze.
Every one of us has the right to make our own choices. Then use your choice to open up a new path. That's what you're best at.
I'm on.
Right.
Xianzhou's date in Xianzhou. Hi, Damska.
Regardless, Danhung is still
yeah, then, like, why the fuck are you telling me this? You should just go, Nux, go back to your place. Why do you have time to tell me that Belobog and Penacony left a deep impression on you? It's not the time. You're right.
One day I hope we will reunite under the constellations. The spirit water. Blast. Quiet. Calm down. There might be...
Snowy.
Oh, Trinan. No.
Trinan. I thought you'd be waiting at the fort.
When Akima's night descended, all the spirit water dried up along...
You've Cavali's core flame.
Yes. Little Cipher protected the core of Bartolos. You can come on out.
Oh my gosh.
I don't have to pretend to be an envelope anymore! That was suffocating.
Bartolos?
Hey, you better watch your tone, brat. That corpse is currently nestled in the depths of my bottomless tummy!
Oh my gosh. He ate it? That's a very typical situation as a a solution. You want to hide something? Eat it.
This certainly was.
Your reaction's too compelling. Bartolos, Snowy still doesn't know the truth behind... you're right. Woman, you better step. Girl Cipher spun a grand. She tricked all of you into believing that ball on Kefali's back would cast light over. Not just that. She even managed to pull that dumb ascension trial and allowed me, the great Zagreus, to survive.
She's insane with her lies, to be completely. I don't think anyone will say otherwise. That Cyphera is really good with her lies.
Hey, Rat, you still no reaction from you? Yeah.
So for the last 1,000 years, what maintained Akima's eternal daylight was not Kefali's miracle, but now the lie.
Well, you didn't guess wrong. Cipher has already passed, and all her lies have scattered to the winds like ash.
Oh.
But you just said you, Zagreus, relied on
Guess you're not as smart as I thought.
I am one of the top.
And this core flame in my belly. Is it not the core that maintains a
So you're going to hand the...
Just so. How about it? Let's hear some groveling gratitude.
Why? In the myths, Zagreus was the most cowardly and shameful of the Titans.
VA is enjoying it way too much at Bartholo's. Yeah, VA is enjoying it so much. Look at the way they say stuff.
Guess you're not as smart as I thought.
You know, it's so fun. Like, I hate the fact that Bartholo's, whatever, or Zagreus, or whatever their name is, likes to steal our chests when we try to get it. But honestly, their voice is really fun.
Hey, stop slandering me with those fabricated tales. My pursuits are... Let me tell you then. My lifelong ambition was assume this world holds 100 million possibilities. And no matter how one looks at it, 99,999,999 of them all point to outcomes of certain destruction.
Oh my gosh! What the? 99,999,999 of them. Okay.
But with an exquisitely brilliant scheme, we fooled all the fools, villains, and this is the miracle I wish to achieve in my life's pursuit. Take the core flame with you, Brat. Go finish your mission.
What is this creature? We do not question what this creature is because it has two hands, two pair of hands, two heads, and a blob as a body. It's a ball with hands and a head. I don't know.
Remember this well. What saved Amphorius wasn't the grace of that simpleton Kefali, nor was it the babbling of that child Oryx. It was the divine power of me, scorned by all, and the millennium-long lie of a cat-eared thief.
That is pretty fun. That is pretty insane, though. It disappears into dust, unbridled laughter fades away in the wind.
Strife, death, trickery. So those signs deemed as harbingers of calamity will also leave behind marks in the tale of deliverance.
With this, the spirit water in the holy city has all dried up. We can try to break the ceiling, but that will likely...
No. No!
Farewell.
Trinan!
I've almost grown numb to them at this point.
Snowy.
This Titan is the least threatening looking. It's questionable.
Don't worry, Trinan.
But okay.
I'm no longer the empty shell for every companion who couldn't reach the end. I lost
Wow,
my
he
home
has
village, but
so much time,
Aglaia
doesn't
and
he?
everyone else created us now that this home is also in danger. I hope that...
Snowy. Indeed. Because even without the prophecy and all of us, we'll see each other again tomorrow.
It's even worse than saying goodbye, you know? It's like, see you again tomorrow. tears in my eyes. Oh. Oh. I hate.
All shall bid farewell to one. And that person alone will witness the miracle. Such is destiny.
Come the dawn. Deliver.
You know, that's it. Not even a black screen for me to contemplate, you know, the shit and everything that happened. You know, my friend told me they saw something on Twitter, no, on TikTok, that said, fuck the color yellow. Fuck the color yellow. Fuck everything that is yellow.
Burning skies, shattered statues, corpses strewn everywhere. What a mess. If this is what the inside of
He died.
looks like,
My dad.
it's truly shocking.
Ow. Okay. What is it? What is her talking about?
To be honest, I was initially skeptical. But right now, screwy.
Nope, screw him.
If that's the case, Herta, do you know?
It's what a mess. It is what Vampirius looks like. It's truly shocking.
Now have enough reason to believe my conjecture about the true nature
Okay,
of
what is it?
Vampirius.
Tell me.
Let's not expand on that topic just yet. That Intellitron, Lygus, was it? He's not completely dead.
I must admit, even if both of us worked together, it wouldn't be a simple task piercing through its defense. For now, we can only observe this world as...
I knew we should have brought Stephen along.
Stephen.
No wonder the Garden of Recollection wants to work with the Astral Express. Without the power of the Trailblaze, it'd be impossible to unearth this place's secrets. But in the end, the garden emerged unscathed, and it was the Nameless who got burnt. Curiosity definitely killed Aki.
HSR Def already got the fake sky theory before Genshin. Yo.
That big guy over there, the black balls spewing meteors, you think it's got anything to do with the Lord?
Yeah, that's what I thought too. Lord Ravager, huh? Golden blood, they say. I know that golden blood is also like actual like Greek mythology, but if we look at the picture of Nanook again, he's got golden blood too, you know. That is kind of sus.
Alas, without sufficient computational power in the stream projection, I am... Suggestion. The immediate priority...
What? No, this... When he says... Skrilum starts saying this thing.
Alas, without sufficient computational power in the stream projection...
I understood nothing.
The path energy.
The only thing I understood was analyze the path energy. Okay.
Priority now is to find the whereabouts of the two...
Is that Atlas? Yeah. I mean, in this world it's called Kefali, but yes, that is probably inspired by Atlas. The world-bearing titan. And the greatest part is that in Amphorius, he's called the father of all things because he creates everyone. So it's both Atlas and every other gods.
All right. Stop making a fuss. How many times have we... Why not add another mission objective while we're at it? The card-playing memo keeper told me that the frozen Trailblazer girl might just also be trapped inside Amphorius.
Wait, what?
If time allows, I will also investigate March 7th's whereabouts. Herta, do you hear that? A wave of desperate cries from the heart of the mountain sit. Conclusion. The butterfly has already flapped its wings, and an impending storm closes in. The Nameless are important allies. In moments when a choice needs to be made, one must not be distracted.
Of course I know that.
No, Kratos and the boy. Adoris.
Fate
I don't
really
think
is a game of dice.
so.
Who'd have thought that thing once sowed chaos across the cosmos, causing the Intelligentsia Guild to splinter and disintegrate? It wasn't until I cracked the solitary waves theory that its lingering effects were put yet. In a forgotten corner of the cosmos, one slipped through the net and remained up.
Who'd have thought that thing that once sowed chaos across the cosmos, causing the Intelligentsia Guild to splinter and disintegrate? It wasn't until I cracked the solitary waves theory that its lingering effects were put to an end. Yet, in a forgotten corner of the cosmos, one slipped through the net and remained operational, and it was this machine that eventually became the cradle for the birth of a certain Lord Ravager.
Operation. The source of Emporius' tragedy.
Yeah, see, I thought so. Destruction wasn't the original path, or maybe it was, but it was like dormant.
Is an emperor's scepter that survived to this day.
Emperor's scepter. Is it done? Oh, it's not done. Oh my gosh. Oh, I thought it was done. That's a true fucking cliffhanger if that was done. We at least get to see his transformation, right? His real name being Kevin, or maybe it's someone else. Or maybe it's Atlas. I'm guessing it's Atlas.
What the world looked like originally.
Because, you know, it's like the, I think I see somewhere that it's a 5-lettered name. And if it's Kevin, I would be crackling up so much, but I think it's Atlas. Could it be Atlas? Or is it Kevin? It would be so funny if it's Kevin, though.
What are you doing here? Answer my question, Lycus.
Ah, another hero has arrived at the Vortex. The author of each epic, as the prophecy has, just like each cycle of the extrapolation, in accordance to their primordial design, ends here.
Atlas Kevin. What is he even talking about, bro?
No need to panic, Lord Farnon. I stepped into this space purely for one
What did he say?
purpose.
Just like each cycle of the extrapolation, that's a big word, in accordance to their primordial design, ends here.
You've never expressed interest in the Flame Chase journey. When my companion, an indifferent observer, an anti-Catharan who's neutral till the end. Why would you suddenly express concern for the Chrysos heir's
I
mission?
hope Welt would see Finon. it would be almost exactly at the time he saw Himeko. Yesn't works as well. Yesn't. True, yesn't.
When that lone swordmaster left everything behind, plunging into a sea of madness,
It was an
I
Iron
was on the
Bones.
shore. Across 1,000 years of the Flame Chase journey, I have witnessed. Just as you were all born to shoulder the guidance of the prophecy, I too have bathed in. I will become the most loyal reader of the epics, a spectator.
The gaze of distant stars?
One day you will understand, but not now. At this moment, please disregard this observer and finish what you must.
Oh, born to show that the guidance, having bathed in the gaze of distant stars.
Must, Lord Finon.
The gaze of distant stars? Whose gaze? Which Aeon is considered the distant stars? Which one is that? Because I'm pretty sure this means that he has bathed in the gaze of one of the Eons. But which one? Fully? The gaze of distant stars. There is no way it's IX, because IX was always said to be a black hole, nothingness, nihility. So it's not nihility, but which one? I'm now curious. Not good, because I am now curious. Amphorius, Aeons, not Amphorius. No, wait. HSR. Eons. The gaze of distant stars. Okay, which one? Which one? The gaze of distant stars. Go away ads. That's not Aha? Akavili? I don't think so. Enna. Enna, the order is dead. Fully might be. Who? Equilibrium. It was probably the end of Equilibrium since he has no interactions as the Eon. As the Eon, not as well. Yeah, the only time we've seen Equilibrium is when we did the like in 1.0 when you first started the game. It's like Equilibrium or something along those lines. Idrila, no. Lan, no. Long is dead. Mythus, which is Enigmata. I don't think it's Enigmata either. Nanook, no. Nos, Orabos. Klipoth. Lazarus Terminus, Finality, we don't know him yet. Shipe and Yaoshi. Destruction? But like, destruction? If you're an emanator of destruction, aren't you a Lord Ravager? Or maybe you are not. I don't know, but what if this is like a thing, you know, gaze of distant stars. Nanook looks like nothing like stars. If anything, he looks like fire and gold. See, he's called Ruin Author, Supreme Destroyer, Supreme Executioner, and the Blemished One. Who is called Distant Stars? Is Ix? I don't think so. I don't think so. Holy. I'm curious. I'm just curious. I'm just thinking out loud. Or maybe it is Fully because he is just an observer. See? Disregard this observer and finish what you must. Because the Garden of Recollection always collects memories. But got the gaze of no one since he is by... Wait, what? How much Aeon does this... Oh, okay. 16. But the god that gaze knows since he is by the Emperor's scepter, which Nose has looked at. Probably. Probably. But I can also see that he's from the Garden of, like, maybe not Recollection. Maybe not, well, maybe, he's a memo keeper? He could be, but he's an interlude person, that guy. I'm just curious. I'm just thinking out loud. We don't know anything. I can think over this again when I'm not streaming and actually look shit up.
I once believed that as long as I chased the flames relentlessly,
see, that's,
the fog before me would clear.
That's the mistake. Nobody knows.
Reveal its...
Nobody knows your fate until your very end.
But along the way, they, all who passed, never once received the justice promised by the prophecy.
Okay. There.
I have perceived. Outside the vortex, the world is collapsing. But you, Lord Finon, will bury the old world with that core flame.
It doesn't matter. This cruel flame-chased journey has made me abandon my family. If what lies ahead is a mass of chaos, then usher in the first ray of blazing sun.
All shall bid farewell to one, and that person alone.
That is so sad, though.
Such is the will of fate.
Kevin. Who is this?
Yet this time, will an epic with endless cycles.
Is it you?
Elysia!
Turn a new page.
Elysia!
Of course. This will be a romantic story like none. You think so too, right?
Elysia! To be continued. Fuck you. No.
Be grateful for all this clamor.
No, that is such.
That is the sound of thoughts clashing.
I have to wait. What? Wait, what? Why is Mighty like up there? If it was Mighty Mouse standing here, he would be wiser and more capable than me, right? After Aglaya departed, these words couldn't stop echoing in my head. It was something I couldn't escape from, and also something I absolutely refused to utter. How could I be worthy of my comrades and allies' trust? What right have I to stand upon her shoulders and guide others? These questions remain unanswered, but there is no time for doubt. The first enemy, the Dawnmaker, must vanquish in hesitation and sorrow that have shadowed me this far. That's why I resolved to aid you during your return, even if it's incomprehensible, even if this means I must impose my will on you, I have to see it done. Because the promise of the Era Nova is unclear. To you, who came from beyond Amphorius, its influence cannot be predicted. After I cleansed my doubt, I find that this is the right decision, born from the depth of my heart. The prophecy claimed that only one person can reach the final end of the Era Nova. Please forgive me for stealing your chance to witness the miracle. My friend, it's because the prophecy is made by Lady Treby that the crisis heirs made it to today. And so, even if we must face the scenes from the promised age, I cannot risk bringing you with me. Thinking back, maybe the only thing I did right in this life is choosing to trust you and becoming friends with you all. I faintly feel that perhaps the greatest miracle of Amphorius isn't so much the secrets hidden within the vortex of Genesis, but rather the instant you and Danheng descended from the sky. You are the hero of my heart, Nox, and if the next life comes to pass, no matter what I become, I will make sure the world remembers the miracle of the Trailblaze. But, I mean, if you don't approve of my solitary decision and plans to create a new path with myself towards a future that no one could imagine, you'll always find a way to break the rules, right? I mean, rules are made to be broken, Finon. What else do you expect, bro? Oh my gosh. Pink Elf, close enough. Welcome back, Alicia. Pink Elf from Honkai, in fact. Something you want to look at if you really want to see. Look at the nameless faces. Again, it doesn't really answer anything, but it can accept stuff. The nameless faces of what? The nameless faces of what? The nameless faces of which one? Will we still see Mem here? We don't. Okay. Let's read all through this and be sad. She who passes through doors. Okay, let's just continue. The video nameless faces on YouTube. Okay. Let's see.
Teacher. Restore the core
If you guys watch that, let me open YouTube and see if I can find the video.
Stop. We only wish to live life as it is. No more.
Cease. Our achievements already stand tall. Rest up.
Okay, YouTube.
Hearken to the sounds that the doors whisper.
YouTube. Is Finon actually good at E0? Wow. People have comparisons of that already. Honkai Star Rail nameless
Please,
faces.
be not afraid. We will definitely bring you to a new home. Lady
It doesn't really
Treby,
answer
Lady
anything, but you can
Triana,
expect stuff from
please,
there.
don't cry.
Do not worry.
Oh, it's the one where Finon was shirtless. Right?
Bear the divine authority, it declared. Quiet Trinan has little to say. Lively Trian loves to play.
Okay.
And well-behaved Treby
Let
roams
me
around
try
all
to
day.
screen cap this one. How do I do this without...
Forge miracles, it declared.
How do I do that? By doing this. Cool. If I do this, will you appear? Oh, that's the wrong one. Okay, I can see that now. Let's turn this on. And everything. That should be okay. Wait. Okay. Let's rewatch it again and speculate. I can read all these things later as I'm done. Is the sound... If the sound's not on, you yell at me. Is the sound on? That is one way to remember the video. Listen. What the? Oh, there are no Crystal Airs that we haven't seen. What the? Okay, I see Mighty here that I didn't see before. Just looking around thinking, sounds good, okay. Okay, that's the Celestial thing. This is the fight against the Flame Reaver. We've seen this one. We've also seen this one. We kind of see that one. We've also seen that one. What does March have to do with this? And then we have the Herda, right. What the? What's the lyrics again? Is there lyrics down here? No, no lyrics. Okay. Interesting. Interesting stuff. Interesting stuff. Interesting stuff. I still can't put my finger around the like what the heck the thing. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. Like I still can't. Like it's the lore. The lore is weird, and we have, like, not enough... We don't have, like, enough information yet, and I hate the fact that they keep on doing that. I hate the fact that they kept on doing that. I was about to get angry at something last time. But I forgot what, like, yesterday I meant about the storytelling of the Hoyo storytelling kind of thing. Where it was like, so much dialogue, but like, just so boring. I was about to get angry at something, but I don't remember what. Now I forgot. Oh, wait, what? Everyone, the train car that entered Amphorius is still out of contact. March 7th, can you read? The world is... Such a very typical way for the Trailblaze to say stuff. Things are going well so far. Herta invited Skrill to assist us, and we had a detailed chat in the seclusion zone. Both geniuses contributed to their knowledge, and we're now closer to current surroundings. However, there's a lot of unexplained attached. Can I help me out, Space Anchor? I want to head to the space station and head the meeting records too. No. Okay. So if there's something, I'm trying to like gather my thoughts right now and just try to make sense of everything. Cause like, if we're guessing this correctly, Cyrene is Mem, right? Cyrene is this silly thing. This silly thing. This silly pink thing. This very cute, silly pink thing. You know, I just realized something. If Lygus did mention that he is the world's most loyal reader, and if that's so, the Trailblazer having the pen as their weapon is actually really interesting, because every reader reads a book, and a book is always written by a writer. And if we're talking about this in like traditional senses, this is a pen to write. Most of the Emperor's Scepter stuff is in Sim Uni, as it is what lead Nanook to ascend. Emperor's Scepter, huh? Wait, okay, we have time. We have time. We have time.
Nice.
Emperor's Scepter HSR. I still don't understand what is a scepter. Well, my friend, then I guess that's very sad. Okay. Let's do this. We have time. We have time to do that. Let me turn the capture card off so that I can freely do that. My computer is not dying. Emperor Scepter, is it this one? 1% of a scepter will rival a fleet. 10% scepter system created by Rupert. Number 2. In order to expand his mind, the scepters are an imitation of Nos and was not given the ability to ask and question any other being. What does this mean? Oh, this is simulated universe. Okay. This is okay. Expands. Scepters are able to do the following: expands one cognition, create a small planet by arranging and compressing magnetic field particle. Annihilate a whole galaxy in nanoseconds. True. Extrapolate the future. Warp its internal time flow. If that's really the Emperor's... Okay. It is said that for the scepters to extrapolate the universe's future, is the audio okay? It needs to be at least 2.77799 times larger than the universe. Extrapolate. What does this mean? Extrapolate. What does extrapolate mean? Extend the application of a method of conclusion to an unknown situation by assuming that existing trends will continue, or okay, to extract or something along those lines. Is it this one? The physical, which one? Which one is it? This one? Model planet. Oh, this one. By arranging magnetic field particles according to the model, then compressing them, they successfully use the scepters to create a small planet. In the face of such immense power provided just by a sliver of the Emperor's estate, one is chilled to the bone, even if it was merely described in verbiage. Well, however you pronounce that word. Before embarking into the starry skies, Professor Gordo of Longchime once opined that humanity could master the universe using only four fundamental forces. Scholars would later mockingly call this model the kingdom of heaven. And make Aeronova. Oh, okay. Like everything else the Amber Lord did, The unobservability and irreproducibility of imaginary energy and the paths raise an insurmountable wall against the establishment of the grand unified equation. The experiments is in analyzing the paths by the school of pure creation are seen as blasphemous by devout. But to reconstruct the entire cosmos with the smallest unit as its building block, is that not the true manifestation of erudition? Scholars of the school of pure creation are like fireworks, ephemeral, yet leaving behind myriad sparks of futuristic knowledge. Squirt. Hi. Hello, Cloud. Okay. Okay. When Rupert Dial sealed down lost their ability to communicate and produce instantaneous decisions they made during the war. What war? 7. Okay. A futurological congress at Syphonia is held to decide the distribution of the scepters based on the value of the scholar's project, and whoever could solve the problems of the future. The School of Interstellar Energy Resources proposes to use 95% of the scepter's computational power to solve the 4 cosmic conundrums: energy source, life, integration, and future. Batavia was granted a 10,000 of the scepter's computational power. Batavia also lost her allocations after it was revoked after Mollet sabotaged her experiments. Who is this Batavia? She was one that proposed solitary waves during. Wait. Batavia, Alder, Somerville was a Mundanite. She was one that proposed waves. Do we have any? Okay, it's not her. Different one. It was a war that all robots were killing organic beings, which is Golden Gears, I think. Huh. This is so convoluted. I mean, I'm okay with it being convoluted. I'm glad that this is here. But there's so many things. Mullet gathers dozens of scepters. Mullet gathers dozens of scepters. Computational power. Oh, wait, no. Are gathered in the same star quadrant, intending to carry out a multiplicative extrapolation effect and build a complete neural system. However, the organic cells constructed by the Emperor far surpass human intellect. Wait, what? However, organic cells constructed by the Emperor, and the scholars have no means of activating them. The creation of the anti-organic virus results in the invasion of the scepters by the Menics. This was eventually quelled, but at the cost of destroying 122 scepters. Batavia eventually discovers the scepter system core is as a hidden star. She connects her mind to the core, and all scepters reform into a complete nervous system, ready to serve as their new ruler, but doesn't crown herself because she thinks she is unworthy. Instead, she peers into the thought of Nous, being unable to comprehend their thoughts and being unable to answer. The leaking thoughts overload the scepters, paralyzing them level by level. Eventually, the scepters were completely crippled with the question of the scholars. They are now currently reformed as tourist spots. Years later, the Genius Society member Skrullum came across a scepter which has evaded detection. The scepter has warped its internal time flow, and Skrullum devoted 2 amber eras to disarm it. According to Herda and Skrullum, the world of Amphorius is contained within a scepter, which ended up being the cradle for that birth of an unknown Lord Ravager and the source of other planets' calamity. Yeah, Skrullum was not affected by the anti-organic virus in Basket, so no. Yeah. Noble domain secrets. Scepter system. Interesting. Okay. Omnipotent. Okay. Oh my gosh, this is a dialogue. Good morning. Mr. You connects the scepter, experiencing its internal simple yet remarkable mechanical structure. A string of shoddy, ugly code instantly disrupts your holosync, and an armed archaeologist's construction team is installing the final thermal insulation component to the engine. You are swept away and engulfed in a surge of information, forcing you to immediately disconnect. Simulated universe. The death of the Emperor sealed all the scepters. They lost their ability to communicate and are unable to demonstrate the ability to produce terrifying instantaneous decision made during the war. But this isn't the problem. Directly linked up to dozens of scepters among the schools of the using the engine. Okay. Ugh, we have another thing. It was created, also known as the scepter system. Oh. Reproduce a successor of the anti-organic equation and instigator of the Second Mechanical Emperor's War. He is said to have inherited the memories of Emperor Rupert. The reason Nanook ascended, huh? This leads to Nanook being a victim of the Genius Society and basically ascends, so Genius Society made 2 eons, basically. Yeah! Nanook. Let's see. Nanook. History. Youngest Eon that did not exist at the time of the swarm disaster. Came from a star system named Advilon. Advilon was a world marked by the Emperor's War. Is this... Oh, okay. And was also in the path of the swarm. Akivili visited Adlivan when it was still fighting a war with the descendants of the Imperator Instinct, whatever that is. Advilon was destroyed and Nanook probably ignited it themselves. What does this mean? Number 4. Oh, ini. This one. Nanook came from a star system. Okay, the birth of the Eon was often accompanied by an anomaly that shook the universe, and Nanook had probably ignited their own home. I got some information from the Astral Express on how Advilon used to be. It was a tragic world completely marred by the Emperor's War and was unfortunate enough to be the path of the Swarm's march. When Akivili arrived there, Advilon was still fighting a tense, endless war by the remaining... What kind of Eon would such a planet create? Is it therefore not hard to imagine its eventual fate? Okay. Yeah, frankly, I still don't understand why Nanook the Destruction was born. And the finality was already traversing the universe before Nanook appeared. Is destruction not included in finality? We know so little about the secrets of the paths. From the example of Shipe and Enna, we know that the paths with similar concepts can collide with each other, such as order being included in harmony, resulting in Shipe absorbing Enna when the former ascended. It feels rather like survival of the fittest. However, there are examples of similar paths coexisting for different lengths of time, a preservation of remembrance and abundance with propagation. I guess perhaps our mortal conclusion about the paths are still not high enough. Okay. So I'm trying to gather my thoughts around here. I mean, if we look at Kevin, not Kevin, Finance appearance in... If you look at Finance appearance in general, in like the transformation one, he does... How do I say this properly? Like, I mean, he looks like the Kevin in Honkai Impact 3rd, but what is interesting to me, what is confusing to me is that why should there be cycles? Why Finance name censored? Because his real name is not Finon. Because his real name is something else. I don't remember where I read it, but I remember it should be some like a 5-lettered word, a 5-lettered name, if you will. And I'm guessing it would be really funny if it's Kevin, because you know his name in Honkai Impact. But I'm guessing I am guessing it would be Atlas, and I don't know how. I don't know, like the basis of it is only the fact that
Nice.
Atlas is the world-bearing titan in like real life. So yeah, you know, like the only basis to it was the fact that this is Atlas. And in this world, Atlas's name is not Atlas, it is in fact Kefali. So yeah, the basis of that. Probably Nivek. What is... Oh, that's... I wanted to ask what is Nivek, but then I realized it was Kevin, but turned around.
Nice.
Yeah, stop playing the game, dude. But it is interesting to me. Why do they need cycles? His full name is Kevin C. Kaslana. What is the C? Kevin C. Kaslana. C. Kaslana. Kaslana, what is up with me? No, is there... What is the C? I'm looking here. Huh, it's only Kevin Kaslana. Yeah. Kostner. Kostner? Is that real? No, it's not.
Nice.
Kevin Kaslana, full name. I still haven't dug up much, but look into this again. Kevin Kaslana. Yeah, everything is just Kevin Kaslana. Where did the C come from? Codename K is the first male character to be introduced into the game as a boss. That's the... Yeah, Kevin Costner is not his name. I know that. Okay. But you know the thing that I question more. Okay, guys, we should stop giving her a fake information. She is going to dig it up. I totally will, guys. By the way, as a lore player, I totally will dig it up. You know.
Nice.
What is interesting to me, yeah, as I was saying continuously, what is interesting to me is why should there be cycles? The only thing that I can think of is because this game has a lot of like Easter eggs and like references to Honkai Impact 3rd. I feel like it is probably like a reference to the 50,000 year reset and stuff in, you know, in the game. In the game, I'm trying to piece my brain, but it's hard. But the thing is, if that's, which is like why I thought the last path was not destruction but finality. But this also kind of like solidifies the fact, like just now we read the fact that like, oh hey, why did Nanook ascend? Why, if finality is already there, then why the fuck did Nanook ascend again? Like, you know, which solidifies the fact that finality and destruction is really similar in a way. Like, I mean, it doesn't solidify anything. It's like kind of like confirming the fact that finality and destruction are very similar in like a few cases. And if that's the case, then maybe the reason why cycles are there is because, well, you know, destruction, right? But this feels, you know, this feels so similar to Elysian Realm. To like when Elysian Realm, you know, the destruction of the the Elysian realm thing in the end of the world, where 3 people went into the cryostasis chamber. 3 people, as in Kevin, Sue, and Fuhua, went into the cryostasis chamber. Elysia sacrifices herself so that the next Hershers of the next era will be exactly the same, so that the humanity will have a fighting chance to kill them. And like the 3 people who went into the cryostasis chamber will like plant the seeds of humanity, plant the seeds so that humanity again have the fighting chance. They teach the people of the next era to like survive the Honkai. And this feels really similar, but the difference is that only one person can, like, you know, one person can witness the miracle, which is Kevin. But why cycles? Why do there need to be cycles? If that's the case, then is this world just a simulation? And it's not real. I mean, it solidifies by the Emperor Scepter and everything that perhaps this world is totally not real at all. I mean, this world is definitely not real because the Emperor Scepter thing kind of like created it. And that is the reason of the ascension of the Lord Ravager that we are going to see now. Bubbles are so cute. But why did it... Why... If this world is a simulation, then what is it simulating? Is it like the end of Star Rail? Are we like seeing the foreshadowing of like the end of Star Rail, and this is what us, this guy is going to have to do? Because if that's so, then that's insane. I don't know. I'm just curious. I'm just like saying shit and talking about stuff and like speculating and everything. It's really fun though, speculating about more. I haven't been doing that for a long time. Ever since Genshin, because I stopped playing Genshin. So yeah. Oh, Bubbles is sleeping. Oh, I woke her up. Yeah, it is interesting since Aglaya said there is going to be a fight between gods at the assembly place, which might just be a stretch at this point. There is going to be a fight between... Yeah. Oh, Finon other transformation. Finon transformation. Where is it? Give me his transformed state. Whatever, I can't find it. Also, I think Mirror, my friend Mirror, also noted the fact that one of Finon's animation looks so similar to Heavenly Principles, the Cataclysm and Genshin Impact. I mean, fair enough. They seem to be like, they seem to be brothers, not brothers. They seem to be like related, or something along those lines. But yeah.
Nice.
Switch accounts. Okay, let me see first. And I think I can like get the picture, save it, and then like just show it to stream without showing my. Or maybe I can forward it. I'll just save. It's so laggy.
Nice.
It's laggy, but it's fine. I can... where is it? Let me get that. Edge, Okay. Browse. Okay. I don't think it's. This has leaks, by the way. Or maybe not leaks, like beta, if you may. It has beta pictures. So everything is subject to change. But I do find it interesting that even in the beta version, we can see the similarities. Let's just fill up a space. I can nice. Yeah, you see? Everyone? The top one is Finance Ult, and the bottom one is Genshin Impact's Cataclysm. Which, like, also kind of solidifies the ties between Honkai Star, Honkai Impact 3rd, and also Genshin Impact. It's like me and my lore brain is very happy seeing this, but also I'm like very confused because what the heck is happening? It's like even like the cubes and everything, they look so similar to each other. It's insane. And this is like, that's like Finance Ult, and the other one is just like the Heavenly Principles. It is just like, it is so similar. Yeah. Okay. We get some more time. I can hunt for chests. As I always do, I have a team for that. I can hunt for chests. Because I do need the jades for next patch. So yeah.
Take a look.
So yeah, as we talk about this like lore stuff that is so confusing. Where are you? Is like, where is it? Ooh, okay. Okay, I have. I thought I haven't changed the scenes, and then I accidentally still kept showing you guys the Cataclysm. Which, I mean, we already kind of know that Kiana is probably the Heavenly Principles because, what is it called? I mean, or like, you know, a Kaslana, someone like the Void, Hersher of the Void is like a similar face to the Heavenly Principles, but like, you know, solidifies the fact that this game also has ties to that other games. Pretty interesting to see. Also, fake sky. I'm just like, I want the next quest to be like right now. I don't want to wait like, I don't want to wait a long time. I don't want to wait until the next patch to find out about the continuation of the lore. Where is it? Over here. And then we got another one over here. Oh, there's another puzzle over there. We can get that one. Oops. Bartholos, I thought you were dead. I thought you were dead, bro. Why are you still here? I still hate the fact that Kindness could have had a much better story. Damn you. Kindness could have had a much, but Bartolo showed me about this. Okay, whatever. But you know, I still hate the fact that Kindness's story could have been more solidified, and they could have had a better like.
Oh, free stuff.
They could have had a better like setup to like her story, because like, you know, initially her hatred was like, what the heck, and like the cleaners were like suddenly there, if you get what I'm saying. Wait, let me think of this. Well, fuck. The bro with Zenith still stole your chest is hilarious. not the right one. There we go. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I'm so mad at the fact that Kindness could have had a better story, and it could have been so much more interesting because it would have been so much cooler to have her hate the Chrysos heirs, but like with reason on screen. I kind of have like, and also like the fact that, you know, when Aglaya was like killed by, and was like Aglaya was like purposefully like avoiding the or sorry, purposefully getting lenient at, I'm sorry, purposefully getting lenient at like her golden threads. I kind of hope that it, like, the cleaners were shown on screen more, and like not just in passing but like in actuality, you know, like where probably, for example, Aglaya found like assassins lurking in the deep and like, you know, was like, ha, I caught you now, and then like we see that a couple of times and she's like, again, getting annoyed now because of that. And then like that's like, and like, you know, for a whole period of time we don't see her like capturing any other assassins. And then that's when it's like, wait a second, we do realize that she hasn't been seeing any more assassins and like punishing them or something along those lines. And like it does make sense, wait, it does make sense that her golden threads are faltering or something like that. Bless you, thank you. Oh, I'm stuck! Bubbles, I'm stuck! No! I'm stuck! I can't move!
Watch this magic trick.
I can't move! Don't know. This happened to me once before with the pig, but this is insanely hilarious. How the heck did this even happen? Oh gosh, let me turn that off. Where is my inventory? Oh look, I have white hair. Wow. And it's glitch? I just... What? I mean, I can just teleport, but I want to try if I can solve it with like other ways besides teleporting. Do I have like a small character on... I don't. Is this gonna help? Changing a character? Oops. Whoopsie. Help. Help, Faye. I'm stuck. Wow. I am literally stuck. I don't even understand how I got here. How did that even happen? I know I could just do this. I know that I could just do this and it will all be solved. So... That is so... How? I don't even know how I got there. I gotta be careful. The cute little, like... The cute little things make you glitch through walls. And... yeah. Oh, you found another one? Oh. Thank you, Numby. Where did you find the other one? Man stuck in dry concrete. Sealy can technically jump so that it works. So funny because the hitbox is I'm just like stuck there. Where do you go? Numby, don't go so fast. Where? Oh, over here. I see. Okay. Rebel fly. Okay. Try removing the first word. Rebel. Oh. Oh, what? What? What the heck? You did get away with... Did get way too ambitious and had to cut back to making sure some people kind of suck. Wait. I mean, the problem, again, the problem isn't the fact that the quest was too long. Okay, maybe some people would hate the fact that the quest is too long. I don't, but the problem is that the quest was too long with so many useless dialogue still in the game. If you cut off a lot of the useless dialogue that you don't need, like for example, oh, looks like it came from the top, better go check it out. Like, that's way too long. You can just go, oh, let's check that out. Like, you can just say that. But it's like, if you cut that off, then so many things. I mean, to be fair. What the fuck do you want, Bartolos?
Begin. I don't have time for game. Expand your thinking.
What's the matter?
Sure, I'll play along.
Look, with this divine power, I reforge all things.
If they cut off like a lot of the unused, like unneeded dialogue, 100% sure the quest will be so much shorter. So sure. Like, it probably won't be like a lot shorter, but they would be. Also, if you added a skip button like you did with this quest, then people wouldn't complain as much. Those who want to listen will listen. Those who don't want will skip everything regardless anyway, so it doesn't really matter in the end. So yeah. Problem solved. If you just write things a bit better. I mean, like, the game, to be completely honest, if we're talking about like the game, like useless dialogue, I think Genshin is the winner for that. So I'm glad that Honkai Star Rail isn't as bad as that, because man, I do not want to hear Paimon speak at all in the game. She's literally just repeating what the characters are saying. But yeah, too bad. Hoyo will make you read. I'm okay with reading. The thing that I'm not okay with is sometimes their instructions in the game mechanic does not make sense, and I do not understand. So I would rather just do it by learning by doing. Agreed. Yeah, Paimon says stuff that we already know. Oh my gosh, it's way over there, like you said. Yes, Paimon. We fucking know. I'm so glad that they did not implement a Paimon in ZZZ or Honkai Star Rail, because man, I would be so angry. I think Paimon is the only character that if she is unvoiced, I would not even be, like, I wouldn't even care. if she stays, like, if Paimon is unvoiced like all the other characters that are like, you know, unvoiced, I wouldn't really care about that because, like, you know, she's just annoying. Oh, I see. I see treasure.
Oh, free stuff.
You are not wrong with that. You know, people got banned because they used autoclicker for Genshin. That autoclicker is for story. You know, it's hilarious how people find some things annoying. And we'll go to hell and back just for not doing it. Honestly, Genshin's story is getting kind of stale, to be completely honest. Fontaine was like really amazing. Fontaine, well, not really amazing, but like, what is the name called again? Sumeru and Fontaine's story was pretty good. It had its like, shortcomings, but I still remember that time when I did the Sumeru Act 1, and I was like so enthralled and so like, I was so at the edge of my seat on like what the fuck is happening.
Take a look.
And I was like, and it was like insane because I wasn't even like focusing on the game. I was working, and I was like so enthralled by like the story that I wanted that I came back and played the game properly again. That's like, that is Sumeru. It's just like Ace Attorney. True. Fontaine is just like Ace Attorney. Fontaine could do better. Fontaine, their Act 1 wasn't as crazy as Sumeru's, but like, I mean like good as Sumeru. I would say that out of all the story quests that I've played, Sumeru is probably up at like 10 out of 10 in like Genshin, in Genshin terms, you know, not like in general, but like in Genshin standard, by Genshin standard, Sumeru was a 10 out of 10. Fontaine is 8 out of 10 probably, but Fontaine has better quests overall, and like has better story overall, so like, you know, because like Sumeru's the like second half was like, ugh, you know. Sumeru's second half was like, what the heck? It was fun and cool in the first half, but like second half and you're like, what the heck?
This is pure genius in action.
More like Sleep Meru. Honestly, the first half was pretty good. Like the patch 3.0 was really great. I like, it got me interested in like the time loop thing, and how do we get out of it, you know, and like it was pretty cool because of that. But after that, meh. If you understand what I mean. Second patch 3.1 was like, sure, I guess, you know. Interesting. Sumeru said they was going to know because of the side quests about Aranara. Listen, I'm not talking about the Aranara parts. I'm talking about the Archon quest. The Aranara I played when I was in work, and I left it on for hours on end until it finished itself, because I could not be bothered to play it. But I'm not saying like overall, I'm like saying the Archon quest, like the main quests. The side quests, however, I didn't play any of it, so I don't know. I didn't play both of their side quests, so I don't know. Why are there shit so much? Didn't play Genshin, so I can't criticize. The part where I saw them having so many useless dialogues and having like very convoluted like ways to describe something is like when I played Genshin. Because initially it was fine because the quests were like short and straightforward. Things, they're like flowery dialogues are like meh and fine, you know. I don't really care. But like, as soon as I start like playing the other games, and as soon as I start playing Inazuma, the problem became so like apparent that it's just so hard not to ignore, like so hard not to ignore it. Because Inazuma, I think, was their downfall. Inazuma Part 2 especially, because Part 1 was, well, it's not the greatest, but it was pretty good. It wasn't the worst, I should say, but it wasn't bad either. So, fuck. Wait, hold on. Oh. Okay. Wait, let me focus on this one first. No. Okay, no, that's not good. You know what makes it worse for Genshin? Unvoiced characters. That's why I didn't play the game. Maybe that's a trap. Maybe we don't need to go there. Maybe we can just go here. No. How do I do this? 3, 4, 5. That's not good. And it has to be exactly like the first one. One, 2, 3. Now this one and this one can go. Oh gosh, there we go. Perfect. A lot of Mondstadt character is muted at the newest Archon quest. Yeah. Yeah, that's great. That's why I didn't play Genshin for quite some time. I'm waiting until it's voiced again. But like, the thing with like Genshin's problems is that they never really fixed it. They never really fixed it. Is that the story is boring. Their stories are like promoting the characters that they want to sell. That's great and all, but like, you know, at least make them interesting. Make them like, yeah, you know, at least make them interesting. You know, when I was playing the Natlan story quest, I was like, sure, Mabuika, sad life and everything, and oh my gosh, I'm so not interested in any of this.
Take a look.
Though. I'm just like, why? I'm not interested in any of it anymore. Is it done? What exactly have I not collected then?
Take a look. This is pure genius in action.
Okay, where is it? Why did I not see it? Oh, is it down here? Ahaha, I did not realize that things are there. Okay. Okay, there we go. Where do we go? Where are these things? Yeah. Found it. Navigate. Can I not navigate? Navigate. other way. Thanks, Numby, for showing me that one. But I will go here
Hard
first.
work pays off.
There's that one, and then this one. Oh, where else? The other side, okay. Oh, isn't this the one where we get stolen by Bartholos again?
Ooh, free stuff.
Another one. Numby, you're doing all the work here.
Hard work pays off.
Now Genshin is preparing for Snezhnaya. Yeah. I just hope they don't mess shit up. Now I was like so the reason why I'm like a lore player also was because I was so invested in Genshin's lore, in like the fake sky and like everything else. Like Genshin had like a really cool lore initially that I thought was really interesting and awesome, and then it's like they never really addressed that part ever again. Genshin doesn't have the Honkai story writing, but Honkai definitely got some of the Genshin writing to make it so long. Yeah. Genshin doesn't have the cool Honkai story writing, but Honkai has the Genshin writing part. The problem is that, like, I just... Like, their story, their quests are not interesting. Like, I'm so sorry, but your quests, your Archon quests are just, like, lame. I don't like what you're telling us to do. Like, Sumeru was like, again, Sumeru was pretty good. The first half, okay, not the second half. Fontaine was also pretty cool, but besides that, I'm like whatever, you know.
Ooh,
maybe Liyue was pretty like Liyue was like Mondstadt and Liyue pretty meh because like you know they're like the beginning of the story, but. Wait, hold on, let me think. That's wrong, that's wrong, that's wrong, that's wrong. We go this way. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. Nice! There we go. And I see like Honkai Impact 3's initial writing is very similar to Genshin, just like a different vibe.
Hard work pays
Like,
off.
I get it. I get that it's hard to make stories in game. I get that it's hard to make stories for a game. And I understand that it's hard to make stories in general. But, you know, you could do better. Please. You could do better. Come on. You could be better. Sometimes kind of wish that they aren't super duper like super duper like rushed to finish a story in like 40 days, because sometimes I get that making a story is pretty hard, and I get that they probably have already planned everything, but sometimes I feel like perhaps this like normal quality storytelling, not super duper high quality storytelling, is due to the time crunch, you know, because this is live update game, and the problem with live update games is that it forces you to update the game every few days.
This is pure genius.
Either lost track in writing or chasing the schedule for the gacha banner. Yeah, that is probably my guess. It's either chasing the schedule or probably they're just like they didn't have time to revise the story. which I understand because, like, you know, time crunches and everything. But still, though, kind of makes me want to rewrite the game in a way. Because, like, it could be even more... Because it could have the same kind of, like... It could have the same kind of, like, stuff they do, the same kind of quests, but a different way to tell the story, you know? It would be cooler, I think. Oh my gosh, it's literally right in front of me and I need Numby for help.
Hard work pays off.
2 more. 2 more. My third is their golden child. They wouldn't let it suck too badly. True. True, though. I mean, to be completely honest, the fact that Honkai Star Rail is, like, written... one of their writers is Shaoji. I kind of see it because I can see the vision, you know. I can see the style, if you would say. I can see the style, and I definitely see it. Like 100%, I definitely see it because
this is pure
even though it has extended dialogues and everything, the story itself is pretty interesting. Like, I mean, again, depends on the patch. The story itself is pretty interesting. The overall story, I mean. Maybe not every single part of it. Maybe some parts are questionable, and that's okay. Again, time crunches. But, yeah.
Free stuff.
It's different than Genshin's writing, if you understand what I mean. So this day, HI 3rd is still getting story updates, yeah? They're on the Act 2, right? They're on Act 2, right? With the Cele becoming the Hersher of Rebirth or something along those lines. They're still updating. Because, like, the Act 1 is done, but their Act 2 isn't. It's like, if HI 3rd, if Honkai Impact 3rd, if Honkai gets an update 2 PS, I would, you know that I would 100% say it. Sorry, Faye, people died left and right, but you just pillaging their belongings. Listen, I need this, okay? I need my funds for the savior of all things. I need my funds for the deliverer.
The sea is right here.
I need my funds for this guy. Come on. You can see I can't with all the tears I shed when a character dies. Listen, a girl's gotta do what a girl's gotta do, okay? I don't have infinite money, so some people... Oh my gosh, I already have 6,000 wishes. That nice. No, 6,000 Primo Gems, no. What is it called? 6,000 things. 6,000 Jades. How much is that in terms of, like... nope. How much is that in terms of, like... wishes? 38. I have 48 wishes. I have 48 polls already, which is nice. See, I need the funds for our savior boy, okay? And if I don't get the funds for our savior boy next patch, Amphorius will not be saved, okay? Amphorius will not be saved. If I don't have the deliverer in my account, Amphorius will not be saved because deliverer does not exist in my account. That's why I need it. That's why I pillaged their remains. You see. Okay, Stinxia is still here. Ooh, okay. Anything else? This one's done. Fortress of Dome. Let me get there first, then. 13 out of something. Kevin, Amphorius will fall like a real Greek myth. Amphorius is going to fall like a real Greek myth. Totally. Now, you see, everyone, I have the best treasure finders in the team. Actually, I know where to go, and I have the actual treasure finder, the trotter person. How do I get there quickly? Through this passageway, I see. We're aiming for E2S1. My Dawe. They favor us. Found visibility erupt. Okay. I do not know how to pronounce that. It's down there. It's over way over there. I see. Okay. Oh. Huh? How do we go there? How do we go there? Oh, do we go that through there? Oh, fun stuff. Okay, where else is this treasure? Where else I see you? Song is pretty cool though. I am definitely putting this into my playlist for the Amphorious new songs things. I think there might still be some in here. Let's walk around and get Numby to find me more treasure. Oh, I just realized that it's Mount Olympus, isn't it? Vesuvius thing. Where else are we going to? We're going to over here? Okay. Oh. Let me in. Okay. Where exactly am I going again? I'm going here. How do I navigate? Oh, down? Okay. That means we're going down. Okay. Collecting more funds. So long. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. Sure, I will do that. Come on. Hurry up. Now we need a character that does what Topaz is doing but further range. And opens chest itself. I would pull for that. No, yeah, you're right. If there is a character that would, like, if I pass a chest and it opens the chest for me, I totally would pull for that character. It's one of the reasons why I actually kind of wanted Acheron that time, because Acheron kills enemies immediately, but I had Aventurine, so yeah. I had to pull for my boy first. Where exactly am I going? Oh my gosh. Oh my god. It's right there. I can just go here. I can just go through this way. Whatever. I need to pass through.
Take a look. This is pure genius in action.
In action. Okay, we're going down, I guess. I also would like a character that can run faster. That can, like, make the whole team run faster. I know we have infinite sprint already, but sometimes I feel like it's not enough, you know? I feel like it needs to be faster and faster. Where do I go for the other one? Over here? Yes. Okay, is there another one that I'm not seeing? Numby, where are you? Okay. We find another quest. No, another puzzle. Or if Steven or Scroll to give buff in Sin Universe like everyone may. True. True. I kind of wish Dr. Ratio would give buffs in Simulated Universe. No, in Divergent Universe, because it's Ratio, you know? What the fuck? It has to land here. Nope. Yeah, nope. Or maybe I could just do this. No, I can't do that. Oh, maybe I can. Okay, I can't do that. So I actually have to think here. And that would give me there. It has to end over there. 1, 2. Okay, no, this is... Yeah, that's amazing, but then that happens. Well, no. I'm dead. How do I... What? Okay, I have to go. Thanks for the stream. Bye, Damska. Goodbye. So, okay, maybe what I'm looking at is wrong. Maybe it's supposed to go here. And then we're supposed to go... Goes down. And then... 2. 3. 4, 5, 6. Oh my gosh! Not again! There's another cockroach. Hold on, everyone. Okay. Hell, okay. You know what? I'll take care of this in my own time. It is nighttime, and I do have to go also, along with everyone else. So thank you everyone for this wonderful stream. Tomorrow I will stream Stray. I have to look as well. It's 10 p.m. here. Sorry, boss. Just gotta open the Twitch and listen to your despair. I mean, I'm not despairing anymore. I'm also going to leave. it has been really fun, everyone. I will be back tomorrow. I will play Stray tomorrow. And yeah, I will see you guys next time. Goodbye. Why is it not? Okay. There you go.